everybody, welcome to my kitchen. It's Pampered Chef Karen, and I wanted to show you a quick and easy one-pot meal done on a typical weeknight, when you don't know what to feed the kids, plus it's hot out. So I decided to do some pasta tonight. The kids wanted a little pasta. Who wants to put on the big pot and boil the water? You want something quick, easy, and one pot. So I want to start off by telling you about our amazing rock crock. So if you know about Pampered Chef, you know that we're known for our stoneware. Pampered Chef decided to up it a notch because stoneware, as you know, can only go in your oven and in your microwave. Cannot go on direct flame because it will crack. But then we came out with the rock crock. Now the rock crock can go, it's your everything pot. It can go from your stovetop to in the oven, to under the broiler, to in your microwave, to in your freezer, your fridge. What about on the grill? That's right. So this is literally going to be your everything pot. So tonight I want to make you some penne alla fresca. It's a light, summery, delicious pasta dish. So we're going to start off right here with the kitchen spritzer. So now, if you're using Pam, you need to stop. It is all chemicals. This is just pure olive oil in here, and again, you could use whatever olive oil, any oil that you want. You just spray it. A beautiful mist comes out, then you just release some of the air, and you're good to go. So I have a little oil in there. Now I'm gonna put some fresh garlic. So this is my garlic peeler and slicer set. Here's your peeler, here's your slicer. So let me just show you with how I got the paper off of it. So now normally, see the paper is on this garlic. Normally you're gonna sit there, you're gonna cut it, you're gonna stink like garlic, or you might smash it with a knife. Don't do that, because you're gonna release all those amazing essential oils that are the tastiest and the best part of the garlic, the most healthy. So you're just gonna put this right in the tube, and you can go right in your hand, like this, or you can go right on your counter, like that. And then what's gonna happen is boom, there you go. Paper comes right off. So now I already have some garlic in here, and I'm just going to twist it. Look at that. Amazing. You don't have to sit there with the razor blade like Paulie from Goodfellas. Paper thin slices of garlic right in here. I'm just gonna put a whole bunch of garlic in here because we like garlic in my family. All right, now keep in mind, this doesn't have to be just for garlic. You could put some fresh ginger, you could put chocolate and make chocolate shavings, you could do little carrots, and go over your salad with that. So that's another thing. So I have my garlic in here. Now I have 2 cups of cherry tomatoes. Now, if you're wondering what this is not only a measuring cup, your measurements are right in here, as you can see, 2 cups, but it has these holes. This is your measuring colander. So this is wonderful. I'll tell you what I love it for, the cans of beans. You know, you have to get the Goya beans and you put them in, you have to rinse them out really good. You could put them right in here, it's perfect. I love it for the cherry tomatoes too. I measured them out, I rinsed them under the water, good to go. So now I wanna put these right in my pot, and guess where this is gonna go? That's right, my microwave. I'm gonna put it in for 4 to 5 minutes, and you're gonna hear the cherry tomatoes just burst a little bit. That's when we know it's done. So let me just pop this in here. All right. While that is popping away, I wanna tell you a little bit about what I have going on here. I had measured out some chicken broth. This is in one of our silicone measuring cups. This is the largest size. This is actually 3 cups, or 4. No, 3 cups, 3 cups. It's gonna come with a set of 3, a 1 cup, a 2 cup, and a 3 cup. See, that makes sense. And they all come with lids. So this is the little baby 1 cup size. I have some cooking wine in here, and in here I have chicken broth. If you are a vegetarian, maybe you wanna just use some veggie broth. If you don't have broth and you want water, fine, but I am telling you the flavor of this dish will not be the same. So, and like I said, look, they even come with little seal-tight lids. These are great. They are microwave safe, freezer safe. I absolutely love these for melting chocolate. You cannot get melting chocolate wrong when you put it in here, put it in the microwave with a little bit of oil, perfection every time. And in fact, I even use it to put the water in my coffee every morning. This way it's not spilling everywhere, it's flexible. So I love that too. So these are nice and measured out, and those are ready to go. So it's 3 cups of broth and 3/4 of a cup of the wine. All right, what else do I have here? I have some salt and pepper grinders. We're gonna get some flavor up in there. And while we have 3 minutes, I wanna show you something because I decided I wanted to put a little protein in my meal. So I'm going to prepare some chicken right here. This is called the close and cut. Now let's say those cherry tomatoes, I wanted to cut them right in half. It would be absolutely perfect to put the cherry tomatoes in here, go through and slice them, and they perfectly slice. But I love it for the chicken because, let me not point at you with the knife. I love it for the chicken because the big chicken breasts that are this thick, they cost $1.99 a pound versus $4.99 a pound for the ones that are nice and thin and already done for me. Ooh, I hear them popping. So I buy the cheaper ones and I do it myself, and it's this easy. I have my breast of chicken right in here. I hold this down so my hands are nice and safe. They're not near the knife. And then I just take a knife and I slide it right across. Are you ready for this? Oh, I didn't get my tongs. Here are my tongs. Need my tongs. I don't want to touch it. I don't like to touch chicken. Look at how gorgeous that is. So now I have 2 thinly sliced chicken breasts, and I did a bunch before also. I mean, look at that. How gorgeous is that, and how easy was that? So this I really love, but you could also use it for bagels. You could use it for grapes, anything that you want to slice a bunch of all at once. So that is the close and cut. The knife I am using here is one of our green color-coded knives. This is actually our bread knife. It is serrated. I love it for some reason on the chicken, but you could use any knife. I tell everyone, please use one that is longer than the length of this, so it'll go all the way through as you slice and you cut through. Okay, I have this on my yellow cutting mat. This way it's color-coded. We don't want to cross-contaminate things. And the reason I'm preparing some chicken is because in a minute, once I get the pasta in there, I am going to actually grill up some chicken so the kids can have a little bit of protein. But you could totally make this meal without the protein. You could just do the pasta, or you could throw maybe some beans in there, or even some broccoli, get some greens up in there. So once I am done with that, I will be showing you about our cookware, because we actually have 3 kinds of cookware. So I'm going to tell you all about our executive pan, and we're going to get this chicken on there and grill it up. So when the pasta's done, the chicken will be done, and our whole meal will just come together. All right, we have 44 seconds left. So I am going to move this away from the chicken, and we'll get back to where we were before. All right, so something else I have here, this is one of our prep bowls. This is a 1 cup size. These glass bowls are actually oven safe. You could even bake like a little cake in here if you wanted. I'm gonna take some little shears and I'm just going to cut these up because we are going to be using these later. Do you know that this is a really great way to use and cut up your fresh herbs? It's a better way, instead of sitting there and cutting them and smushing, just by cutting them, and it's an easier way and nobody gets hurt. Perfect. There is our tomatoes. So now I'm just going to use my little micro grips to get them out of the microwave, nice and easy. And wait till you see this. It smells so good. I wish we had smell-o-vision. So now I want to show you how it looks. See how they're all smushed up? I'm just going to take my mix and chop and step back, because you don't want to smush and have some juice, very hot juice, squirt back out at you. You just want to break them up a little bit, even though they kind of burst. Our mix and chop is one of our best sellers. This is to break up your chop meat, your sausage. I mean, really, it is one of my most used, and you don't realize how much you need it till you use it for the first time. That is the truth. All right, so now it's all broken up. And again, look at all the juice just from that. I am going to take a box of ziti, any old box of pasta, and dump it right in there. And along with that, we have our chicken broth. and our wine. You don't have to use wine. This is actually cooking wine. Nice and safe for the kiddies. You just want to make sure it's all coated. And where is that gonna go? Oh, salt and pepper. Gotta salt and pepper everything you do, right? It's kind of one of those rules of the kitchen. I'm gonna put my lid back on, and we are going to actually put this in the microwave for 8 minutes. Stir it, and then go 8 more minutes. You wanna definitely do at the halfway mark a stir. Otherwise, your pasta is not gonna cook evenly. All right, so let's get this in here for 8 minutes. And let's talk about some cookware. So here is my single 12-inch executive line grill pan. I usually cook with my double burner grill pan because I do full meals on it, but today I'm just gonna use my single burner because I'm only gonna grill up a couple pieces of chicken just so we can stick it in our pasta. Our executive line is absolutely amazing. It is truly, truly nonstick. You are not gonna have flaked off chemicals going into your food. Those pans that you buy that they flake off and they're not good for you, they're actually sprayed on. Ours is baked in, and not 1 time, not twice, but 3 times. So it is a safe non-stick. Your handle is silicone. Most silicone handle pans cannot go in the oven. Not with Pampered Chef. Pampered Chef ones are gonna go in the oven up to 400 degrees. So you can now do the perfect steak. You're gonna grill it right on top, and you're gonna finish it off in the oven. That is how you make the perfect steak. So now we are going to get this ready. We're gonna start heating it up. I'm actually gonna put a little bit of oil, and we're gonna get this bad boy heated up. All right. While that's heating up, I'm gonna get my chicken ready, and we are gonna use one of our seasonings. Tonight I chose to do a sweet basil rub. Now, you have to know that Pampered Chef seasonings are absolutely amazing. Not only do they taste great, but they're also gluten-free, which I know a lot of people are gluten-free by choice, and some are gluten-free not by choice. So that's really great. They're really potent, so you don't need a lot of them. You're not gonna waste. I mean, this is $5.25 for a bottle this size, which is actually 1.8 ounces. This is gonna last you a long time. Comparable, if not cheaper, to those in the store. So basically, we're just gonna grill up the chicken, and when it's done, we will put it right on top of our pasta. So let me just get a couple. I'm not gonna do all of this. I just prepped all my chicken because I bought that big package. So while that's heating up, I'm just gonna lay this out and sprinkle it on. I'm trying to think how many we need. Maybe like 3 breasts. These are pretty big. All right, there we go. And I'm gonna put that right on my pan. There's the sizzle. Are you still there? All right, good. Let me just put a little seasoning on the other side. Unfortunately, I don't have my cameraman with me today, so I'm using a tripod. This is really a super easy and super quick meal. There are so many more meals that you can make in the crok that are one-pot meals, whether it's a risotto, to die for risotto, that you're not standing there stirring for hours. How about chicken fajitas in 15 minutes? I mean, I'm telling you, if you're gonna invest in one pot, this is the pot you wanna have. The crok is the way to go. So stand tight because I am going to, we still have some time left on this, about 12 more minutes total. And then the chicken's gonna grill up, and I'm gonna come back and I'll show you a little bit more. So don't go anywhere.